you want to know how to stop your dog pooping in the house, you need to learn a couple of easy techniques. Find out more with this super simple pet parent guide. Before we start, please like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified every time we post a new video. Dogs have many complex behaviors that are difficult for humans to understand. However, the worst of all for many pet owners is when your dog poops indoors. You may feel disappointed and wonder why they do this to you. It's common to get angry, but this is the worst thing you can do. Why is your dog pooping in the house? When trying to understand this issue, you must ask yourself a couple of questions. How old is your dog? A dog's age can have a lot to do with the way he is eliminating. If you have a puppy pooping in the house, be aware that he may not be accustomed to your house rules yet. Potty training is key. To add to this, his bladder and bowels are much smaller than an adult dog's, and he won't be able to hold it all in for as long. How long has it been since you adopted your dog? If your newly adopted dog is pooping inside the house, it may just be as a result of stress and having to get used to a new routine. Moving to a new house with a new family can be very overwhelming, and just as it happens to us humans, stress can easily trigger toileting issues. Just be patient and give your dog the chance to settle in. Did it happen all of a sudden? If your dog is house trained, but he recently started pooping indoors, even after previously going outside to use the bathroom, it may be that he is suffering from a medical issue. Has there been any change in your dog's life? Major changes to a dog's daily routine can induce stress and can cause your dog's pooping habits to change as well. Similarly, if something scared your dog whilst he was out doing his business, this may prevent him from wanting to eliminate in that same place again. You'll need to go back to basics and encourage your dog to use that spot again by praising him and giving him a treat when he does. How to stop a dog pooping in the house? See a vet. The first thing you need to do is rule out the possibility that your dog may be sick. Your vet can perform a full examination of your pet and will treat any medical issues present. Once the medical problem is resolved, then your pet's inappropriate behavior should disappear too. House train your dog. If you have a puppy or newly adopted adult dog, make sure you walk him often and regularly. Start with a walk or garden visit at least once every 2 hours, especially after play, training, naps, and meals. Dogs can also have substrate preferences, depending on where they come from. For instance, a puppy from a breeder may have been eliminating on newspaper for the first few weeks of his life, so it may feel weird for him to suddenly go on grass. Avoid punishment. Punishing your dog for toileting in the house will only make him more anxious and therefore more likely to do it again, especially if the cause of his inappropriate elimination is stress. Moreover, if you punish your dog, he might start to avoid pooping in front of you, even during walks, because he is scared of your punishment. Then the only option he has left is to poop once he comes back home. All this while trying to hide from you. Treat separation anxiety. It could be that your dog is soiling inappropriately because he is suffering from separation anxiety. When you leave the house, you must gradually train your dog to be on his own, as this will not come naturally to such a social animal. Start by leaving the house for just a few seconds, then returning, and lengthening the amount of time you are out over time. Clean up the affected area properly. You can obtain specific enzyme products that will help clean up the area where your dog has toileted. Their odors will help break down the scent of his excrement and can help prevent him from wanting to soil the same area again. Final thoughts. Sometimes, inappropriate elimination is a sign of a much deeper issue. However, when it comes to training, the only way is to be calm and patient.